Will the FDA's new prescription painkiller warnings really make a difference? The Food and Drug Administration (FDA) announced this week that it will require common opioid painkillers like Oxycontin and morphine to carry a black box warning. These are the strongest warnings the FDA can issue, and this one will caution users about the potential for addiction, abuse, and overdose. What's behind the move? Opioid addiction has been on the rise for decades in the U.S. and has reached epidemic-like proportions. It's also a big problem for women. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC), every 3 minutes, a woman goes to the ER after abusing prescription painkillers, and in 2010, the latest year for which stats are available, 5 times as many women died from overdosing than in 1999. The hope with the new warning, the FDA says, is that it will raise awareness of the potential risks involved with taking opioids. FDA's actions are one of the largest undertakings for informing prescribers of risks across opioid products, and one of many steps the FDA intends to take this year as part of our comprehensive action plan to reverse this epidemic, said FDA Commissioner Robert Califf, MD, in a press release. Yet, while a severe warning sounds good in theory, is it really going to do all that much? Steve Yoon, MD, a physiatrist at Kurland Jobe Orthopedic Clinic in Los Angeles, who is trained in pain medicine, is hopeful. His black box warning may make a practitioner think twice before prescribing this medication, he says. After all, patients aren't entirely to blame for prescription drug addiction. Yoon says doctors are at fault, too. We've seen that there are a lot of uneducated people out there that are prescribing opioid medications that could be treated with something else, he says. The majority of people who are abusing these medications are getting them as prescriptions, they're not doing it illegally, he adds. That being said, it's important to be aware of what you're getting yourself into when you fill a prescription. How do you know if you need opioids or something different? Yoon says it typically depends on how long you'll need medication for. If you just had surgery and you're expected to have pain for a week or 2, it's good to have an opioid prescription on hand to help with short-term pain management while you recover, he says. But if you strain your lower back and the pain isn't getting better, Yoon says you shouldn't be prescribed opioids like many doctors will. Here are alternatives, like physical therapy, he says. Those should be explored first. And, if you're not sure, it's okay to ask your doctor if you really need that Rx. It's only going to help for everyone to think twice before they use this medication as a treatment, says Yoon.